Well, hello again. Listen, this almost didn't happen. Okay. I wasn't going to record. I wanted to record on Friday. It's Sunday. It's Father's Day. And I didn't record anything all week. And I wanted to. I had a whole different idea for what this episode was going to be. I had kind of like this like nice artistic look on how life is and that it's kind of a piece of art. And then from the beginning to the end, that's the work. But you can't really judge your work until you're done. And you can't judge it because you're dead. So that's tough. But I couldn't do it. I just couldn't hit record on that. I just wasn't feeling as connected with it as I wanted to be. Maybe the pretentiousness of it that I was also critiquing myself on. But I found it quite tough. And I wasn't going to record anything. And then I was like, I have to. And then I didn't for 3 days, from Friday till Sunday. And it's Father's Day today. And it's my day to relax. And that's when I decided, you know what? I'm going to record something. What do I record? Well, I'm just going to talk about basically procrastination, because that's something that I've struggled with for a very long time. Since I was in school, I would leave everything to the last minute and then just try to power through the night before. And it would come out rushed and I would get like a C on it. I never really got an A on anything unless it was a fluke, which sucks. But at the same time, it sucks. Just sucks. Would have liked to have had an A in something just to feel like I did, but whatever. Moving on. Wasn't going to record this, but I decided, you know what? Let's talk about this. Procrastination in general. How to get out of it. As somebody who is brutal at it, I decided to talk about the struggle I'm having at this very moment. And that gave me a little bit more, pep in my step to kind of show people what I'm talking about. But I had to do a few things before I could hit record. First and foremost, I had to, figure out what exactly I was going to tell you guys about it, because I am doing it as we speak right now, and it will be coming out on the YouTube. But the steps that I did before to get myself in the mood, because a lot of it's mood. I will look at stuff and hate it. I don't know. Does anyone else feel this way? You look at something and you just go, nah, I can't do this. I don't want to do this. Everything in my body says I do not want to do this right now. And that sometimes is fear of just doing the thing. The fear of, like, especially for YouTube, it could be the fear of being made fun of, the fear of ridicule, all these different things. And most of them are just inside your own head. They're not real. But then there's also the other fear that, it's not quite perfect. It's not exactly what I want, which is what I was dealing with for the whole week. I wanted to release something that was about, the art of life, which is everyone has a story to tell. Really, I can give you the brief synopsis now because I don't think I'm going to be able to make a full episode about it. But the idea being, you have a story arc. Every day you have a story arc. It may be boring at times, but other times it's not. And usually, for me, it is something bad has happened. And then it's how I overcome it, which I'm still alive. So that's overcoming a bootload of things that I have had in my way. And I am still here. So the story continues. But that didn't really, I don't know, I said it just now. That's it. That's all. That's how I feel about it. I didn't want to break it down. I didn't want to really incorporate any AI storytelling or anything like that. I just wanted to do it naturally, but I felt like I got about 14 good seconds of it, and then it's going to be gone. And then I'll be sitting there looking at you. Great. So instead, I'll talk about how I got to the procrastination of trying to make this episode. Played some video games, which are a good distraction. And I've found with myself that if I play video games for the first little bit of my day, I'll get bored of them. And then that kind of detour that I can take later on in the day that'll keep me from ever working, it disappears. Because then I don't want to play the games. I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And that feeling will, for me, override wanting to play video games. And then I was like watching YouTube under the guise of how to get over this issue. And then I'm just watching news on Israel and Iran. And then I'm just watching different videos on different tech. And then I'm back to the updates with Iran and Israel. And I really don't want to be watching that, but I'm doing it because under the guise of, well, I'm just relaxing before I record. That was on Friday, and then I did it all Saturday, and then it's Sunday, and it's Father's Day, and I have a daughter who is just crazy. She's running around. She's trying to bite me. She's screaming. She's hugging me and kissing me, and then she's trying to bite me again. And that's fun, and that's a good solid thing to do, but that stresses me out when I'm trying to just wrangle her in. So it doesn't really help me relax, but it's definitely something I need to do. And then you can kind of distract with, well, I'm doing something I need to do. So more important than making a video to put on YouTube for 14 people. That's a good excuse, right? Like I could use that excuse. It has some intelligence behind it. It makes sense. Like you should be taking care of your kids. But my wife says, go upstairs. This is your day. Relax. You think I could relax? I couldn't relax. I tried everything, but couldn't do it. Mainly because I'm trying to relax. I don't know if you guys have this issue, but please tell me if you do, because I feel stupid. I want to relax, so I try to relax, which causes me stress because I'm not relaxing. And then I ramp myself up into a cycle where I get depressed, I'm anxious, I'm irritable, and I have zero way of dealing with it. But then I went, hey, dude, you do know how to handle this. You do it all the time. You're good at it. And I went, oh, hello, voice that I needed for the last week. Where have you been? Well, that voice has got to be a bit louder. I got to get that voice up, start, listening to him. But that other voice is always in there yelling bad, negative things about me. You're going to be failing. You're going to fail. You're going to fail. All these different negative cycling thoughts that you just tell yourself that are just garbage thoughts, but they are your thoughts and you are having them. So I decided to relax. But how? Well, I went and I just laid down and I did nothing. Didn't look at anything. Didn't see anything. No phone, nothing. Laid down. My daughter goes to her grandma's to be babysat for like a couple hours. My wife just lays in bed with me and just gives me a hug. And we just kind of laid there. And then I had this, I gotta go kind of feeling. And then, no, just lay here. Then I'm like almost yawning. Like I'm tired. Which is not, it's like the middle of the day. I never nap. So why am I tired? Well, I've been through a lot of anxiety for the first half of the day, so it's taken a toll. So I need to bring it back down. And I'm like, oh, I'm breathing. Did I breathe today? Like, I'm sure I'm not dead, so obviously I've been breathing. But then it kind of sat with me. I went, I'm not breathing enough, obviously. So I just took a couple big, deep breaths, let them come back out, didn't hold on to them for a couple minutes. Couple sighs. I sigh. I start to sigh all the time. When I know I'm getting stressed, not by the feeling, because I'll be lost in an abyss, but I'll start going, like constipation sigh. But why? Well, I'm not breathing properly. I don't believe. I'm not getting enough air in. So then I'm like, geez, I'm like out of breath from just being anxious. I don't want to have a heart attack when I'm 40. So I got to get a hold of this. And I did. Lay down, relaxed, breathing with her. Then I feel it. I'm like, I'm good now. I'm going to go upstairs and record something. And so I'm here talking to you about it. But the main thing I didn't do was distract myself when I came back upstairs again. I didn't watch something to try to relax and nothing. That's almost a lie. I did listen to a Nine Inch Nails song. And then I did watch a video. Now the video was actually kind of clutch because the video itself is not information. So I'm not thinking about it. I am watching, it's America's Funniest Home Videos. And it's people like having security camera fails. They just fall down. And I'm watching people just embarrass themselves, basically. And I start laughing a little bit. And I'm like, oh, man, yeah, I should start laughing. Start feeling a bit more giggly in a way, right? I'll show you what I mean. Like, this is what I watch.
Oh my God, Walter. Oh my God.
What are you doing? You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
She's screaming you're okay at her.
I know.
You're fine. You're fine. That's awesome. Right? I mean, I would do the same thing, to be honest with you, if a squirrel jumped on my head. This guy takes it like a champion. He knows it's funny, right? He doesn't care.
Camera out for that.
Now, I've done this before because I worked at a moving company. This is not funny to me.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not okay. Oh.
Walked into the hole.
I love when people get angry when they embarrass themselves. I walked into the pool, man.
Yeah.
Like, you hit that really hard.
I'm aware.
I'm aware. What? Oh, she passed out. You lost. You gotta breathe. I haven't watched it this far. That's insanity. That deer cleared, like... Oh!
Yeah, that was good.
That's how you handle that. You just say it's good and don't slam the door. Anyways, this is what I'm talking about. This definitely was not something that made me irritable. It relaxed me. It just got me into a mode where I was like, you know what? To hell with it. Especially if you're watching some of the stuff about algorithms and trying to get like the most retention for your videos and all this stuff that, yeah, okay, it's important. It is important. And my video will not be seen by hundreds of thousands of people because of the fact that I'm considering the truth and the raw, just me to you, more important than the tricks. However, I'll tell you right now, the way I feel is better than it was. So if there's anything you can take from this video, it is that it works for me. And I would love to know if anybody else has also had these kind of feelings before. I'm sure I'm not the only one that has procrastinated in their lives. I'm sure other people have let it win and they haven't released something. And if I can give you guys a little bit of hope, a little bit of, I don't know, a pointer or two, then I've done something and that makes me happy. Not to mention I get to just talk, which is something I also enjoy doing. One of the most enjoyable things in the world for me to do is just talk. I don't like the sound of my own voice, but I like to talk. So with that, probably a shorter episode than, it's probably a shorter episode than I've ever had before, but it's all good because I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And I'm not going to stop because that's literally the fail that I don't want to have. So please comment below. Tell me if you've had any of these types of issues before and how you got over them, because I would love some pointers as well. And if this has helped you in any way, drop a like. Thanks. What up? So I was very much enjoying watching these best security camera fails of 2025 so far. So I was going to just continue watching some of these and reacting to them because it's fun. I shattered his window. Oh, yeah. That sucks. Oh, glass.
I was afraid that was going to happen.
You're afraid that was going to happen? Sniped in. Hey, she handled it well.
Did you not see it?
Ooh. Oh my god, you lost your shoe out of fear? Oh, same thing. Okay. Listen, I would have dropped a dump if I saw that. She's still dealing with it.
Oh my God, there's a snake. Oh Lord, there's a snake on the front door.
Oh Lord, it's a snake.
Oh Lord.
American accents are funny.
Oh no.
Ugh. We have snakes in Canada. I don't see snakes. That makes me happy. We have bugs. We have bears. We have, I guess we have not lions, cougars. Like mountain cat, northern cat, outdoor cat. We also have cougars, if you know what I mean. Tons of them. Got a squirrel. And he's gone.
Did you get him?
Oh. Squirrel. Listen, that squirrel really. Squirrel's like, you're trying to get me killed. I'm gonna take you out. Don't run with a chainsaw, dude. What are you doing? He's like, I just found the best little like gym. Like, did you not know that was gonna happen? What's this? What's this? How? That's unbelievable. I don't. Dog's like, I don't know what you did. Nope. Is that a water Roomba? That's phenomenal. Ugh, your phone?
Yeah, I'm fine.
How'd you fall in the pool, big boy?
You're going in. You're gonna grab that dog and you're going in. Oh goodness. Oh, the knee. I heard him bash his knee off that cement. That sucks. As a big guy myself, that sucks. Oh wow. Didn't know you had a waterfall. I don't think you're supposed to put those on hills. Grandma! Grandma's down! Grandma's down! Grandma's down! Ugh, I would never sit on one of those swings. Ever. See? Because that would be me. I'd be on the ground. I'd be the guy going, oh! No, no, no. There's a lot of these. Y'all have a lot of swinging couch business. It's not what you want. I wish I hadn't done all of these before, but I have destroyed chairs so many times in my life sitting down. I used to be 345 pounds. So as a person who's 345 pounds, I'll tell you right now, you just check chairs before you sit on them after a while, because you've just been betrayed so many times. You've sat on a chair that looked like it was secure, and I sat in grade 4. Listen to this. In grade 4, I was in the center of class during reading time. I'd just gotten back from the bathroom. So everyone's quiet. Everyone's reading their novels. And I sat down in the center of the room in my chair, and it literally splayed out all 4, like out like that. And I remember that still. So lasting impressions. It was embarrassing. I'm glad I went to the bathroom before that happened, because if I'd done that and then the bathroom at the same time, you don't want to shit yourself and break a chair. Timber. Again. Oh. You're going right over, bud. Yeah. And then it sounds like a car starting. Oh! Broken.
What the heck? Whatever. Huh?
I've been
having a
there
tough
before where I'm
time.
like, I am done with this. Oh, buddy. Don't you wish you had just let the trailer hit that? There goes Bill. You stopped running for 40 seconds and then kept going. You lost your vehicle. It's gone. Back up. Back up. Get half on and half off, dummy. Oh well. Listen, in the moment, I'm sure. Right? I'm sure. Easier said than done. It's expensive. It's an expensive mistake. I would have brought the truck back up off, so half was on the ground, half wasn't. Humans are not as strong as they want to be. My goodness. Anyways, just was going to add a little bit more of this because it's a lot of fun to me.
Are you okay?